Hello everyone, this is your friend Lean Programmer and I am on a mission to help working professionals stay and get fit. So in my mission, I'm trying to release videos almost every week, and this week we are going to talk about some common health problems faced by working professionals, people who sit in front of their systems, laptops, or who have a kind of inactive lifestyle and who are in 9 to 5 jobs. So let's get started. Watch this video till the end because I'm sure you might be going through one of these 10 problems that I'm going to talk about, and I'm going to give some simple actionable solutions as well. So see this video till the end, like, share and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Let's get started. So first biggest problem is the root cause of all problems are inactive lifestyle. I was also going through the same thing, and we all know, like especially for the people who are in software industry, a lot of people know that we have to sit for long hours. The working hours can be long sometimes, so inactive lifestyle causes a lot of problems. You already know it can be a cause for obesity, diabetes, and a lot of health related problems as well, and a lot more. You already are well aware of the risks. Well, I can tell you 3 simple steps that you can start taking that will help you get rid of this inactive lifestyle. What you can do is for every hour, just stand from your desk and take a 5 minutes walk. You can go to washroom, you can go for a coffee, you can just go for a quick walk, anything you like. But every 1 hour, just stand from your chair and go for a walk. Second thing you can try out is probably for 30 minutes or 40 minutes in a day, try out a standing desk. If you are into a desk job, try a standing desk. And the third thing that you can also try out is, you should try out, I'm not saying you can, this thing is something that you should do every day. Have some active physical activity involved in your daily routine, at least for 30 minutes daily. As soon as you get up, just go for a jog, or maybe do some yoga, go to a gym, or whatever is comfortable according to your routine. But make sure it is at least 25 to 30 minutes. Start doing these things and you will see the results in 1 to 2 months itself. This is amazingly good. And the second problem, we are all guilty of doing this. Poor diet. We just keep eating whatever we get, right? And especially if you are into something related to coding or some software industry, we keep having snacks almost every half an hour or 1 hour. You just forget about the calories and keep having snacks. Well, that is bad. You already know the risks associated with it, and I don't need to tell you once again. It can increase your sugar levels. It can increase. It can make you fat, and there can be a lot of problems associated with unhealthy eating habits. So how can you fix it? Very, very simple. The first thing that you should do is kind of plan your meals beforehand. I'm not saying prepare a diet chart or something. Just plan out your meals beforehand. Let's say just tell yourself that I'm not going to have more than 5 meals per day. It can be breakfast, it can be post breakfast meal, snacks, it can be lunch, then it can be evening snacks, and it can be a dinner. Just tell yourself that I'm not going to eat anything in between. I'm just going to have 3 hours break in between all these 3 or 4 or 5 meals, and I'm not going to have anything in between. Another thing that you can try out is intermittent fasting. And the most important thing that I want to tell you, avoid sugary drinks. Avoid having too much sugar in your tea or coffee. Avoid having all those sweet beverages. Avoid having all those cold drinks, because they have a lot of sugar, and sugar is like poison to your body. You already know that. And one more thing that I would like to add here is, try to cook your meal at home or have some cooked meals as much as possible. Avoid pre-processed or processed foods. The third thing, stress and anxiety. Well, that is very common in working professionals, and even I go through, well, of course, all of us go through the periods of stress and anxiety. There can be things going wrong, or there can be some tight deadlines and stuff. It happens with everyone. How to deal with it? Very simple. I can give you 3 suggestions. Well, some simple things can be try out a few basic things like yoga or meditation or deep breathing and stuff. Second thing can be whenever you feel very stressed or very kind of anxious, just pause whatever you are doing and go for a 5 to 10 minute walk. Trust me, when you move your body, your stress levels will go down. And another simple thing that I kind of follow, like whenever I'm stressed or something, I just try to talk to people, talk to my friends or anyone who's close to me. I tell them like these things are going on, and I don't ask for solutions. I just tell them. And when you try it out, when you just tell your problems to someone who is probably very close to you, half of your problems will disappear. You don't need a solution for that. You just need to let it outside your mind. And the fourth thing, of course, even I go through it a lot, lack of sleep. Well, there can be meetings at night and you can have meetings early morning as well, reducing your overall sleep time and stuff. This is bad. So I cannot emphasize on the importance of sleep. Take at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. Did you know what all things can bad sleep do to you? Bad sleeping habits can cause anxiety, it can cause more stress, lack of concentration, more anger issues and stuff. The list is endless. If you're not sleeping properly, you're going to face a lot of issues. So how to improve our overall not only sleep quantity but also quality? The first and the most important thing is try to get a habit, try to form a routine where you know that okay, if it's 11 p.m. I'm going to leave everything and this is sleep time. I'm going to go to bed unless and until things are really unavoidable. Prioritize sleep. Have at least 7 to 8 hours of sleep daily. And the second thing is avoid using your phone or any kind of screen at least 30 to 45 minutes before you sleep. And the third thing, have a comfortable sleeping environment. You can try it out from tonight itself. What you need to do is have a cool, have a noise-free, quiet, and have a dark room where you sleep. And trust me, your sleep quality will increase automatically. The fifth problem, eye strains. A lot of people who sit for long working hours in front of screen have to go through this. How can you fix this? Firstly, you can try to get a blue light filtering glass. Second, you can also try this 20-20-20 rule. What's the 20-20-20 rule? Simple. After working continuously for 20 minutes, look at an object which is 20 meters away for 20 seconds. And there's one more thing you can do. Try to adjust the brightness and contrast of your screen to adjust at a level which is appropriate, which you think is appropriate. Fourth, don't try to work in dark environments. Try to make sure that you have proper lighting in the room that you work in. And the sixth thing that I'm going to tell you is something which I have also faced 1.5 years ago when I was working continuously for long working hours. It happened to me as well. Back pain. It happens to a lot of people who sit in front of screens for the whole day. There are 3 simple solutions to it. Firstly, try to get a proper ergonomic chair. Second, try to have a standing desk. Don't use standing desk for the whole day, but try to use it for at least 30 to 40 minutes a day. Then third thing, this is very helpful. You can try out some yoga poses like cat camel or cobra pose. These 2 poses help a lot. They've helped me a lot. Before I go on to the 7th one, I want to ask a question. How many glasses of water did you have today? Well, I know if you are a working professional, a lot of people don't give importance to drinking water, which can cause dehydration and a lot of problems. So you have to drink a lot of water. At least I try to drink between 2 to 3 liters every day. Well, it's not like you have to drink a lot, like 5 or 6 liters. Just 2 to 3 liters is enough, and it's not very difficult to accomplish that goal. What I do for it is simple. I carry this gallon bottle. This is called a gallon bottle, which is 1.5 liters. And this can help me meet my requirements. So I just need to finish 2 of these bottles a day, which is not very difficult. When you think from it from this point of view, it's just 2 bottles which you can easily drink. So I recommend you can get some gallon water or something else. Well, I know a lot of people will make fun of you for carrying this big of a bottle, but to think of it, they can just make fun of you. At the end of the day, you are responsible for for your health, not them. So don't listen to them. A few more things that you can follow is, if you don't want to carry such a big bottle, try to have at least 8 glasses of water per day, which is not difficult. Just track them. Maintain a count of the number of glasses you have per day, and that's it. You'll be able to meet your daily requirement. The eighth one, which all of us are guilty of, maintaining a poor posture. Well, how many of you work like this when you're on a computer? I know a lot of you do that. Even I do that sometimes. How can you fix it? Very simple. There are a few simple tips that you can maintain and follow to maintain a proper posture while working on a computer. The first thing is, try to make sure that your thighs and your legs below your knees form a 90-degree angle when you are sitting on the chair. What it means? What it means is you have to adjust the height of your chair accordingly. That's it. The second thing, sit up, have your back straight and shoulders ahead. That's it. You don't need to be in an attention position. You just need to be relaxed, but still making sure your back is your back is straight. That's it. Now the third thing is, make sure the screen that you look at is straight in front of your eye level or your head level. You don't need to look at your screen like this while working or like this while working. Well, till now we have talked a lot about what all physical problems working professionals have, like back pain, not having a proper posture and stuff. Well, there's one more thing I want to add to this list, is lack of social interaction. I've seen a lot of people go to office, just keep on working for the whole day, go to lunch by themselves, and I know people can be introvert. It's not a wrong thing to be introvert, but as a human being, it's very important to have social interactions. What can you do if you are one of them who just go to office and sit in front of your screen for 8 hours and 9 hours and then come back without talking to anyone, without saying anything? Well, here are a few things, simple things. I don't need to tell you what you can do, you already know. But if you still want to hear from me, there are some simple things. Firstly, try to schedule some calls or some time with your colleagues or with your friends. Well, of course, you don't need to schedule some time with your friends, but at least with your colleagues, just to get to know them, to get to know their perspective, to get to learn from them and stuff. Try to schedule one-on-ones every now and then, probably every week. Just schedule a one-on-one with someone whom you wanted to interact with, whom you wanted to learn from, or something like that. Second thing is, try to take breaks in between. And whenever you take break, let's say you are taking a coffee break after 3 hours of work, when you're drinking that coffee, don't work along with it. Just take that coffee and probably go to some of your colleagues' place and just interact with them. Just ask them, hey, what are you doing? And how's your work going? Now this brings me to the 10th problem, which I think a lot of, again, software industry people face. It's called the carpal tunnel syndrome, which means when you're typing on the keyboard for long times, due to bad posture of our wrists, it starts paining in the wrist area. What you can do to fix it, firstly, you can try to get an ergonomic keyboard. Well, I'm not a big fan of those fancy keyboards. Why? Because I think I don't need them, because I keep warming up my wrists. I keep doing like this in between my breaks and in between the work sometimes. And the third thing that you can do is, if you have a height adjustable table, you can adjust your workstation to make sure that your hands are at a neutral position. So there you have it. 10 most common health problems faced by working professionals in their daily lives. If you have some feedbacks, or if you want me to add more, just mention in the comments. Mention in the comment, what would you like to see next? I am waiting for it. I would really love to know, what are you willing to see next? What should my next video be on? And don't forget to like, share and subscribe this channel. And see you the next time. Till then, just check out the shorts on my YouTube channel. I know you'll have fun. Bye bye.